Hello, hi guys. I know this is a very random live, uh, but let me wait for a few minutes for others to join in. How is the Sarah for all of you? How is the festivities coming? Is it difficult raising kids at this time? Because we don't have too much Diwali prep and everything at home, so I get a lot from parents that बहुत सारा काम है plus kids are all the more difficult to handle in festive times. Okay, so if you have any questions for me, I would be happy to answer them. Yes, घर की साफ सफाई and festival. So what are the challenges that you face during festive times? Let's discuss on that today. How to handle a stubborn child. Uh, Kids, they are usually like, they are very assertive of what they want. Like it is very difficult for them कि मना कैसे कर दिया, or like why can't I get this thing. So we usually label it as stubborn, but I would say that they're very assertive in what they want. So if you are I always say that whenever your child asks for something, if you're able to give it in the first, if you have to give it like कुछ भी ऐसा है जो you know that you will give it eventually, give it in the first go, for your child not being stubborn for things. And if you have to delay it, like if you cannot give it in any ways, then you have to stick to that boundary that I cannot give you in any ways, even if your child is crying a lot for it. So you just have to empathize on that time that I know bacha you really want that thing, but I cannot give you this, I cannot. So when you are being holding your boundaries firmly and calmly, your child's stubbornness comes down because they know that when mama is holding a boundary, she is holding it. Hello, ma'am. How to increase kids' immunity? So, immunity is one thing which, first of all, grows over time, and secondly, unfortunately, our kids are born in the time of COVID when the viruses are even more. Uh, I would say they are more dangerous and all now. So it is happening that a lot of kids are finding it like they are falling sick again and again. They are again and again getting cold, cough. It is increasing every day. So what you can start doing is, first, I have started giving my kids shahi every single day. I give them that every single day because that really helps them, first of all, build in their immunity. Second is that I give them dry fruits on a regular basis, either added to their food or give them separately. Thirdly is giving them more outdoor play. So all these three things are really helping them build up their immunity. I'm not sure if I'm doing it right or wrong, but I want to keep that faith, yeah, that we are doing right for our kids. And also we have reduced a lot of junk food, like we don't bring biscuits at home, chips at home. All these will just bring down your child's immunity a lot. हमें लगता है once in a while is okay, but once in a while should only be once in a week or once in a month, not like every day once in a while. Hmm. Hi Shreya, how is Dubai going for you? I'm so jealous of you. How to avoid the electronic items. My kid is 2 years old and she is aggressive and yet to engage in play school. I am also occupied with work and end up giving her electronic items. Do you mean electronic items? Do you mean screen time? So if your child is not going to a play school, at 2 years and you cannot give them more time because you are also working, I would suggest that either hire some help who can come and play with your child or sit with your child at that time, or if you have in-laws or anybody, just give them some activities that they can do with your child. But giving a lot of screen time at this age is not at all recommended. Only 15 to 20 minutes is more than enough for a 2 year old. I know a lot of parents who want to homeschool but are working and they feel like, okay, if I send my child early to school, it will be not useful. But if your child is spending that time on screen, I would suggest to hire a help or enroll them for a play school. That is better for them than spending that time on television. I miss you too, Shreya. Yeah, festive time can be tough, Lakshmi. Yeah, the biggest one is that we have so much work to complete and guests, and meanwhile we become careless for our kids. That's true. That happens a lot when we have some functions or marriages in the house. The kids are the ones who get neglected the most. Involve your kids in whatever activities you can. Involve them. Just involve them a lot. Also, have keep on having conversations about people who are going to visit you. On prepping your children so the tantrums in those days will be lesser because kids know what to expect. So glad so many of people have joined. Somebody's written your skin is glowing. I'm thankful to that. Yeah, it is really liking my skincare routine now. Thank you. Let us raise. Love your informative post. I'm really glad that you like them. Okay. Any book suggestions for 3 year olds? So I'll be posting 0 to 8 soon. Like I'm editing that post. I will be posting that in the next week. So you will get my favorite book suggestions in that and it will really help you all. There are a lot of books already added on my Amazon storefront. You can go and check them out. I think they will help you also. How to increase child's curiosity. So kids are usually very curious, like they have a lot of questions. So whenever your child has some questions, you just keep on answering those questions. When you're reading books, you ask them a lot of questions, that what do you think this character is thinking, what do you think will happen, acha, what would be something different. Especially when you're reading books or when you're doing activities, you just give them different ways to think on that problem. That really brings up your child's curiosity. Also, second thing is travel. Travel really, really increases our kids' curiosity because they get to see so many new things. So even if you're not able to travel from city to city every month or something like that, there are a lot of places in our own city that we can take our kids to. When you travel with them, you can just ask different questions. You can take them to different places. Like if you have seen Stuti's page, I really admire her for doing this. She takes her kids to the Gaushala to show them. She takes them to the places where they are making murtis to show them how they are made, to pandals, and everywhere she's taking them. So it is not only about traveling from one city to another city or another country, but anywhere where you can just ask questions, show your children new things. That really brings their curiosity up. How to control a child hitting everyone and being stubborn. So whenever your child is coming to hit you, we know that the child is coming to hit me. You have to take a step back. You need to learn to take a step back in that moment and tell your child that I cannot let you hurt me. You have to stop that behavior. Hitting is not at all encouraged, because the more you encourage that behavior, the more your child will do it and they will do it with others also. So like and is in this phase right now where he's hitting everybody, and like I'm really trying hard to work on it. Like we keep on telling him that then you just cannot hit, you have to control your hands, bacha, you need to control your hands. I know your hands are not for hitting. I know when you get angry you feel like hitting others, but you have to control. Some days Taha and Zain are playing and he will lose a match or something like that. Zain will be running behind Taha to hit him. I'll be shouting from a distance because sometimes it is not physically possible to go and intervene. So I'll just say, I know you want to hit him, but you cannot, Bachai. I know you will be able to hold your hands. I know you can do it. I know, I trust you in that. And he is able to control. So, you have to just try to take a step back. Whenever a child is coming to hit you, try to take a step back and just have that conversation that we cannot hit. Whatever happens, whatever you want to say, you can say it to me, but you cannot hit. It is normal, Nisha. It is normal for kids this age to start being hit, to start hitting, to want that they want. Like they are trying to assert power wherever it is possible. Kids now usually are very powerless in a lot of things. So whenever they can assert power in things, they will give their 100% to get that. Like they will try kaise bhi karke I should get my power. Either they are getting by hitting, they are getting it by shouting, by crying, throwing tantrums, they will try to get it. It is a common 3-year-old behavior. How to increase attention span of the kid? First of all, keep your expectations low. Like for a 1 year to 2-year-old baby, attention span will be hardly 1 to 2 minutes for an activity. For a 3-year-old, it will be 5 to 7 minutes. So first you keep your expectations low कि कितना होना चाहिए. Keep your expectations right basically. Usually I hear parents telling me that my child doesn't sit for 20 minutes to do his homework. 20 minutes is too long for a child to sit at this age. Like 3-year-old sitting for 20 minutes is too long. So they need breaks. They need more gross motor skills in that time. They need more movement in that time. So let them have that. So once you have your expectations set कि इतनी देर बैठना है, that really helps first of all. How to teach clear fluency in language. You talk to your child in a very clear, fluent language, like whatever language you are talking to your child. And whenever you are not able to understand what your child is saying, just ask them to repeat at times. Like if your child is making a grammatical mistake, you correct the sentence and repeat. Instead of correcting them every time, like correcting in the ways when you are making a child, make sure कि अरे तुमने ये गलत बोला, ऐसे नहीं ऐसे बोलते हैं. Don't do that. Instead, if they say a statement, just correct and tell that statement. That's it. So soon they will start picking up on those sentences. 4-year-old started to hate my mother for no reason. Cannot understand this behavior of him. Just go under the behavior, Adya. Just look for something that might have happened. Um, did your mother cross any boundaries with him? Like my kids, they don't like when their nanny kisses them or hugs them a lot. So they don't like it. So they usually say we don't like nanny. Understand what has happened. Like something might have happened where she did something or that your child didn't like. So try to have that conversation with your child. Is it normal for a 6-month-old baby to didn't have hair growth? We have already shaved 3 times. I don't think shaving will increase anything like कोई hair growth में कोई difference आना चाहिए उससे. But I would suggest that you can check with your doctor or a dermatologist once if you are worried, instead of going for home remedies or things like that. I would just suggest that have a consultation with a dermatologist if you are worried. But usually kids do get their hair around this time. They will also use a good hair oil to massage every day. My 4-year-old doesn't do anything in school, but at home he does. I have heard this from you, Manik, earlier also. I understand that it is very, very tough for you. But once you start giving your child that confidence in what he's doing at home, he will be able to do that in school also. Like, and also have a confidence in the teachers that he knows this concept, and again stop pushing him कि बेटा ये स्कूल में भी करो, ऐसे स्कूल में भी होगा, ऐसे स्कूल में भी होगा. That is when you will see a change in your child. Might be your child is labeled a lot in school where he has got this in him ki I don't perform well in school. So that is what is coming with him again and again. I know you have been trying to talk to the school and everything. I know that. But I hope they will be able to see that soon. Also, when you go to school, when you talk to the teachers, never tell means I always practice that on PTMs and everything that I don't talk negative about my child in front of the teachers. If the teacher is saying something negative, I just tell them, yeah, I'm working on it at home also. Yes, I'm trying to do that. But I will never talk negative that my child doesn't eat, my child is very stubborn at home, rather than screen dekhta hai. Don't complain about your child in front of the teachers. My daughter is 3 years old and she hits and gets angry on my 2 month old brother. How to make her understand not to do that? I'm facing high level of sibling rivalry. Your child is 3 years old, dear, right now, and she is going through the most difficult time of her life. So, she needs a lot of you right now. She wants a lot of confidence in you. She is getting a lot of power and a lot of attention whenever she misbehaves with the 2 year old. Like whenever she gets angry on a 2 year old, whenever she hits a 2 year old, she gets a lot of attention. Kids don't understand what is positive attention and what is negative attention. So the more attention you will give to her positives, the more positive behavior she will portray. So try to have that conversation again and again with your even with your family, not to label her first of all as a big sister कि तुम बड़ी हो गई हो अब तुम्हें ये करना है वो करना है. Don't have those conversations. Give her more attention. When people are coming to meet you, especially family, just tell them to meet your elder one first and then your little one. Like to give her more and more attention. My 2 year old doesn't want anybody except her mother all the time. First of all, Rupjot, I will tell you that you're really lucky that your child wants you all the time because you are their safe space. So just keep on reminding yourself that my child needs me because she loves me this much. So, whenever you want to be away from your child, first of all, inform them that you will not be here for this time. Also, whenever your child comes to you, instead of नहीं नहीं अभी तुम उसके पास जाके खेलो या फिर अभी I cannot play with you, just go with her क्योंकि see when she starts crying then we usually go with them. But if you keep on giving that confidence that I feel very comfortable with you, I really like your company, your child becomes very comfortable around other people also. When do boys feel attached and emotional towards parents? I feel my 4 year old is not emotional or attached at all, although we give him a lot of attention. Sheetal, boys do have that nature where they feel detached from parents, but the more curiosity you show towards your child, the more your connection is stronger with your child, the more your child will be able to connect with you. We did this activity in our 21-day challenge where we were asking parents to connect in different ways, and we could see that there were a lot of boy moms because they felt that our connection with our kids is low, and that is why we are not able to our kids are not able to listen to us, or our boys are not listening or are back talking a lot. So you can give that connection or challenge also a try if you want. 4 year old's pronunciation is not great. Is it normal for this age? It is normal, but you just keep on. If your English is good, you keep on just telling him the right pronunciations for things, it will become better with age. This age, they hear something and they are not able to process the complete words at this age. So it will happen with time. Read more books to him. That is really, really great for increasing their connection, pronunciation, and fluency in language. Um, my daughter is 2 years old and hits whenever she hears a no or whenever she wants something. So this is a very, very common behavior, Sanjita, that will happen. Because her right now, her logical brain has not yet developed. It is just starting to develop now. So when she says something, now she's not able to understand why they are saying no to me. When I'm saying something, why can't I get it? So it is, but this is the age when you need to learn how to set boundaries with your child, like where how to set healthy boundaries where you can help your child understand firmly and calmly how everything cannot be given to her. So whenever your child is crying for something or when she is throwing a tantrum for something, just empathize with your child. Yeah, but I know you want that. I can see that is making you really angry, really frustrated, but I cannot give you bacha. This thing is not there. This is out of our bounds, bacha. So when you are connecting, when you are coming from a place of love again and again to your child, you are empathizing with your child, understanding their feelings, that really changes the game. Okay, I will just end this call right now. I'll see if I can save this live and share it on my page. Thank you, everybody who joined today. Really, really glad. I hope this was useful for you, and let's connect again some other time. Bye bye.